So as usual, I was going through Steam and I saw another game that is not available, and seeing it was an Avenger game, I was even more shocked. Like, bro, what the hell? People didn't like Avengers? What the fuck? And what is more shocking was that the game came out in 2020, when I know it's gonna be hard to believe, but it was when Marvel actually used to make good movies and not whatever the fuck this is supposed to be. So a game bearing the title of Avengers came out at the peak of Avengers popularity is just not available. When after a couple years in 2025, when Marvel is mostly a joke, another Avenger-ish game came out, which is literally something I cannot fucking say. So how a game like this failed? So let's talk about it. So we're gonna talk about the pros first, then we can talk about the cons, right? So for pros, we can place the mighty Avengers, and even though we didn't get to see our favorite faces, some characters are really fitting in their roles. Like I really love the Banner and Tony in this game, and the Hulk as well. They fucked the muscular look of Hulk, but I'm totally digging this bearded look, alright? And another lovely thing about this game that it's not currently available on Steam. And that's it! I have not a single good thing in mind that I can say about this game. Nothing! Nada! Zills! Is it how you say it? Zills? I don't know. never used that word before. So for cons, this sad excuse of a game failed at every possible department that makes a game fun. To start with, one word: button mashing. Is that two word? I don't know, I'm dyslexic. So why button mashing? I mean, there has to be some sort of process to it, right? No! There is fucking not! Like in almost every mission you are accompanied, how the fuck do you say it? Wait.
Accompany.
Accompany?
Accompany.
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 What company? Starbucks? So okay, you're accompanied by 3 other players or friends if you got one of those, or random players when the service was available. But now you're accompanied by 3 godforsaken brain-dead idiots, and these morons will always help you on your combat side of the game, and it looks something like this. Now, you tell me, do you see process in this nonsense? And let me answer that for you. I do not! And even if you play alone, enemies after enemies will spawn in front of your face, and these fuckers are bullet sponges. Not bullet, just sponges in general. Like, they will take hit after hit and their health bar will not move a bit. Like you feel like flat in that episode of SpongeBob. Because the quote-unquote difficulty here is making the enemy's health bar as big as your mom and your health bar as thin as my patience. So for the Avengers, even though I said I love the Banner and Tony's design in this game, I most certainly didn't like this guy. What are you, man? Mark 69? Like, yeah, we got really good design, my friend. We got iron deficiency, man. We got Doug with a bow.
Only one line bald guy.
We got Indian Mr. Fantastic. We got our Black Kitty. What kind of shit is this? We got pixelated mess, and I swear to God, bro, I'm playing this game at highest settings. Even though I'm getting 20 frames, I'm playing it at highest settings. This is not acceptable. And that one cripple guy and generic woman. Now for the story. The story is absolutely alright. It's alright. But when your entire package sucks monkey ball, you do not get away by delivering an okay package. And you know what is the worst part? The load time, which is on par with Sonic 06. And if you know Sonic 06, you know it's goddamn nightmare fuel. At this point, it doesn't even matter if the story is like better than Endgame, when you have to go through on average, I'm not joking, 40 to 1 minute worth of load time, and then 15 minutes of mindless button mashing, which again does not have any rhyme or reasoning behind it, and enemies are just fucking bullet sponge. And then finally you get like 2 or 3 minutes of cutscene, at which point you have already forgotten what the fuck happened before. It's like a restaurant serving a mediocre burger, but before you even get to the burger, they give you 30-minute lecture about photosynthesis. Just go with it. I'm not good with anything really. Alright, now the enemies. The enemies are as uncreative can get. I don't know who in their right mind they hired to design the general game, but it's a piece of shit. Like, I have already told you how the Avengers feel like some random dudes you hired from Craigslist, but enemies are just plain boring to look at. Like, we got weak robot, strong robot, flying idiot that shoot nonsense, stationary idiot that also shoot nonsense, robot with big ass guns, robot which might as well be a fucking wall. Who came up with this shit? I think we can do much better than 5 different shades of fucking robots. So the game want to be a looter fighter type of game, which is something I think I have never heard about. But yeah, the game wants to be that type of game where you go beat people up, get awesome loot, and beat more people up to get more loot. And they say games make people violent. And the game fails at its core mechanic. Like, if you want to make a good looter game, make the loot interesting. Like, take Borderlands for example. There are so many different guns and shit to find. It will always make you go for the next unique item, the next great weapon. But here, there's a bigger number beside my name. That's something. Like, the loot you get does not even change your appearance. What is the point? The core function, this sad excuse for the item search, like oh my god, I can kill enemies with one less punch now. Yay. This is just pathetic. I have never been this disappointed, and I wasn't even expecting. This is bullshit. And finally, to put the final nail in this stupid fucking coffin, the gameplay. It's boring. It's plain fucking boring. Like, if you're following to this point, you can piece the puzzle together yourself, right? That no one in the right mind should be going through this nonsense. If you like Avengers, you're not gonna like it. You're not gonna like it. If you wanna see, or if you are remotely interested in the story, go to YouTube. You will get much better experience. This game is nothing but a mindless grind to follow a plot that is as good as modern Marvel movies. And the online experience wasn't good either, even when the service was available. If you just wanna goof around with friends, there are many better options than this. This is not a game. This is a form of torture, and I refuse to believe otherwise. And this is why I played through Marvel Rivals. This is why I played through Marvel Avengers, so you don't have to.